This is for my young Jamaican people, my nieces and nephews, 30 and under. Take this from your American auntie. I want to speak to you honestly for a few minutes. And I'm not trying to lecture you and not tell you what to do, but I'm just here to offer a different way of looking at something that's already part of your everyday life. As your American auntie, I know KFC is a big deal here. I see it. I see the excitement around it. I see the lines that you wait hours in, the way that it feels like a treat, almost like a reward or a social moment, because KFC is the only fast food, well, not the only fast food, but the only major fast food place in Portland. And I get why you like it. It's consistent, it's fast as far as when you get it. It tastes good, and it's marketed in a way that makes it feel like it belongs to something more modern, because we're on an island here and we're in the country. But I want you to start noticing something else too. If you look at places like the United States, your American cousins, your peers, you'll see that KFC is just one small piece of a much larger fast food culture. There's fast food on almost every corner. There's drive-thrus, there's delivery apps, there's late night options, there's constant availability, constant access. And alongside that constant access, you also see something else that becomes very normal there, which is young people your age dealing with health issues earlier and earlier in life. Things like diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, obesity, and other problems that's related to inflammation. Some of the things are manageable with medication, but many of them are lifelong. A lot of them begin with habits that were formed very early in life when people didn't think much about the long-term impact. And I don't say this to scare you. I say it so that you can connect the dots early. One of the biggest differences between youth and experience is that experience shows you what your habits create. So one KFC meal is not going to change your life. An occasional KFC meal is not going to change your life. But thousands of those same kinds of meals over time absolutely will shape your health. Now, I'm not here to tell you to never eat fast food because I know that is unrealistic and not balanced. And I understand it has its place. You're young. Sometimes you're out, it's convenient, that's what your friends are getting, so that's what you're going to get, and it's what's available. That's life. But there's a big difference between something you have occasionally and something that becomes a routine. And that's the part I really want you to sit with. Because here in Jamaica, you also have something very powerful that people in other places are losing, which is real home-cooked food that comes from tradition, from knowledge passed down through your mothers, your grandmothers, your aunties. Food that doesn't need to be processed into something unrecognizable to taste good. You have food that is connected to nature, the land, the sea. And it's so fresh and simple. And I don't want you to underestimate that just because it feels normal. Sometimes what's normal is what's protecting you. Your body is shaped by what you consistently give it. And here you still have access to foods that support energy, movement, and your long-term health in a way that these processed fast foods don't when they become too frequent. And I also want you to think about something else. Your environment here, you walk more, you move more, you walk up hills, you're active in ways that people in other countries are not. So even when they go to a gym, they're still not in as good of a shape as you. I just really want you to think about that. So enjoy your life, be social, have your moments, but don't let fast food become your foundation. Don't let it replace the meals that your mama is giving you, your grandmother, because your health is not just about how you look today. It's about how you move in 10, 20, 30 years from now. And I want you to have a life where your body supports your freedom, not limits it. So love where you're from. Respect what you're given, and be intentional about what you choose to repeat. That's where your real power is. All right, this comes from your American auntie. Love, health, and wealth. Peace.